everyone, welcome back to part 5 of our Runaway Teen Challenge. So, cat's out of the bag, Tiffany is officially pregnant and things are about to take a really interesting turn. So we're gonna need to come up with some serious bank if we want to raise this child without any major struggles. So that's why we are heading over to the junkyard and seeing if we can come across something really valuable. I mean, we are sitting pretty comfortable with 3,000 simoleons. However, I don't think that will be a pretty good amount if we want to, like I said, live comfortably with this newborn that will come into our life eventually soon. Alright, so with the whole living arrangement, I will be doing it off camera, moving the infant into our household since I don't want to move in Tiffany and I will have trouble moving her out given that she is still a teenager. So there's a lot of obstacles I do need to work out. Like I said, I will be doing it off camera while doing a few test runs just to make sure there are no glitches. And also regarding to the single father challenge, it will come into play once the child is born. So either, like I said, when the child is born or when the child is a toddler, I still need to adjust the rules to cater for The Sims 3 since, it was created for The Sims 4. So overall, I just have a lot of things that I need to work out to make this gameplay and challenge more smoothly. A lot of work to do, but I will let you guys know once everything is settled, along with the rules when, the single father does come into play. So, I don't believe I've ever told you guys any information regarding to Tiffany's story, but based on the clip you just saw, you should have an idea where she wants to go in life. So, as of this moment, she is still just an aspiring actress, appearing in small roles on television shows and movies. But her lifelong career goal is to become rich and famous, be a really known actress, and so far she hasn't gotten her big break. And with this pregnancy, as you can tell, she wasn't too thrilled, but he's being the lovable boyfriend and still somewhat naive. He reassured her that with this child, it will not interrupt her goals because he will be there 100% whenever she needs him. So in a way, there's really no good way to say this, but he's pretty much his or her bitch. I mean, it is what it is, and pretty much that's what it's coming off as. But Heath is pretty content in life, he has a house now, he's not really homeless, even though his means of finding money still falls into the homeless category. But what can get better than having a child with a woman you truly love? And at least that's how he sees his life as. And like I said, he's pretty content and could not be more thrilled about this child coming into their life, even though it could have been a better timing. But it is what it is. Alright, so far we are not really finding anything of valuable other than this telephone and this gem. Hopefully the gem is worth a lot. Alright, so after this dumpster, let's give this one a try over here at the science facility. And then I guess we'll head home, and actually we don't even need to go home because it is a pretty far ride back. So you know what? We'll stick through this stinkiness that he currently has. And I do want to see if we can, pick some flowers since, sometimes they could be worth a lot. Oh, look at all these people here. So sad. Alright, so we're going to come over here and pick the Sweet William. Pick this Sulfur. I don't think it will be worth it too much. So I'm going to wait until his moods are completely down before I send him home and take care of his mood. Or if we're near some sort of public facility, then I'll go ahead and use the shower there. But he is about to yak. Can't blame him. He did go through like 4 different dumpsters. You know what? Let's wait until he yak before we actually dig through this one. Come on. Alright. So I think we should probably hit up the park that has that public facility, and then perhaps there will be some flowers to pick there. Let's actually double check. Wait, where is it? It's over here. Yes, it is. Alright, so let's see if we can find any flowers. I think if we come across a certain type of flower, I want to say it's a Cosmo, they are worth a bank load of money. So that's what I'm really going after here. And in case you guys are wondering why I don't have Heath get a part-time job, well, with this new infant on the way, I want him to be there 24/7, at least until we have a decent amount of fund where we can hire a daycare service for the time we are away at work. So until then, I'm gonna have Heath be unemployed. Alright, so we're coming across some pretty good items now. Better late than never. And you know what? Let's just come over here. Head over to this facility and use its shower since everything else with our mood is pretty okay. Let's see. Where can I go that would have a pretty good amount of flowers to pick? I think it was around here that we got pretty lucky last time. Ooh, so there are some stuff here. So Cosmos, speak of the devil, there it is, and let's go ahead and collect this gem. So this is what we're gonna do for the remainder of today. We are going to binge, collect, and earn a good chunk of simoleons. Oh, you know what? There's some stuff around Tiffany's area, so let's come over here. And so I actually never got a notification saying that Tiffany was pregnant, so I'm afraid that when she does give birth, I don't know if we're gonna get a notification as well. So I will keeping my eyes on her just to make sure that we don't miss out on her delivery, because Heath does want to accompany her to the hospital if she does have it at the hospital and not just kind of like a spur of the moment wherever she is. So we're gonna have to keep an eye out. Alright, so like I said, this is what I will be doing for the remainder of today, and unless something exciting happens, I will pick back up later. So we actually found a decent amount of stuff after, you know, going through the whole entire city, and luckily it wasn't extremely time consuming. After this one and this one, we're gonna make our way home so we can take care of our moods and actually start selling all the stuff we found, since, you know, they do tend to depreciate the value dramatically if it sits there for too long. Alright, so I'm gonna sell all these fishes that we did collect earlier. So 200, 15, they're not really worth that much. So Cosmos, 600 simoleons, and this Indian blanket for 400, so pretty good, not too shabby. Alright, so we earned about roughly almost 2,000 simoleons from collecting all this stuff, and also, you know, we still need to sell the stuff we have found through dumpster diving, so we're gonna see how much everything is overall, and I think we should be good. I think I'll do one more like crazy money hunt. Oh, goddamn. Money hunt tomorrow, then I think we should be pretty set for the next at least a week and a half. Alright, come on. Oh, is there anything here? Yes, there is. Let it be something good. Black Eye Susan. Okay, so 40 simoleons, not too much. Ooh, it started raining, so good timing that we made our way home. Yeah, all these stupid hills in the way and mountains. Alright, you know what? I should just done that. Alright, so let's check out our family inventory. Alright, we don't really have a need for phones, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell. Sell this, sell this. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and sell this. And I actually want to make use of this sofa, so if we ever have guests over at our house, then they at least have somewhere decent to sit and not have to sit on our crappy dining chairs. Alright, so I'm gonna take care of his mood, and then we will be pretty much calling it a night. And I guess tomorrow morning we'll head over to Tiffany's place just to check up on how she's doing. And I mean, so far she hasn't contacted us since early this morning when she came over. So I guess she's doing pretty okay with her pregnancy, nothing too major. And like I said, we will go hit her up tomorrow. So he obviously did the unthinkable. He actually proposed to Tiffany, and to a bigger surprise, Tiffany said yes, so now they're officially engaged. I mean, who knew these two were so serious about each other? And I think this is by far Heath's most memorable day ever, other than hearing that Tiffany was pregnant. And of course, the second most memorable thing coming up will be the birth of his new child, which we still don't know the gender. It will be a surprise. Oh my goodness, these two are just a whole other something. Alright, so as you can tell, Tiffany is wearing a different attire, which I did not assign to her, so which means she is in fact pregnant. And I don't know if teenagers' pregnancy will get a belly bump since, you know, it is a mod. So I don't know exactly when she will be due, given the fact that her belly is not even that big. So it will be a big surprise. Alright, with that said, we're gonna leave this girl alone and do a more picking hunt. And then after I find everything I can, we will end the day with a dumpster diving, since I'm sure this will be very time consuming since he is traveling everywhere by foot. And luckily we're not spending or wasting money on taxis anymore, so that's one upside. Alright, so I don't think this is much to really look at, so I will go ahead and skip through until something exciting happens or he comes close to being done. So we found a decent amount of stuff that we collected through all around the city, and they're not really worth that much, but it's still better than nothing. That's what I always say. Alright, so we can sell this. Oh, let's not sell the bike. I think, yes, we did come into Cosmos worth 600 simoleons. And like I said, we are ending this money hunt with dumpster diving, which I really hope that he can come across something really, really valuable, because we are pretty much on a time limit. And what happened? A steak. Oh, we found a microwave. That's not too bad. Alright, so we have a pretty good amount of lifetime reward points. Well, not a good amount, but enough to afford whatever the cheapest is. And guess what spawned at the junkyard? It is a crypt. So we're gonna salvage this and see if it's usable. I feel bad using this for our newborn, but hey, if we can use it, why not? We're on a budget here. But crypts don't really cost that much, so I'll see. Maybe we won't be cheap and actually purchase a brand new crypt for our newborn. Come on. Alright, so we're finding some dining chairs, some decors, some lamps. It's better than fighting bugs, I'll give you that. And afterwards, we will be heading home because we need to take care of our plants, who we did not have time to take care of since Tiffany called us way early this morning to tell us her very good news, and in return, Heath gave her even a better news. So, like you saw at first, Tiffany did finally get her big break, but she doesn't know whether this will be that type of big break where she can start expanding and start appearing in bigger television shows and movies. So we're just gonna have to wait and see after this job she goes to. Alright, so we found some tissues, and our family, of course, is making more investments. I swear they own like probably 40-50% of the town, which is kind of insane that they have so much money to spare. Alright, let's see if there's any last minute flowers we can pick at the cemetery, which we already picked some, so I don't think it will appear so quickly. Alright, so come on, let's go home and sell ourselves and see how much money we have overall. Alright, great, we found bugs. What a surprise. What a surprise. Alright, so we do have some of this stuff. Oh, I can't even sell it because we're moving. Alright, so let's go home really quickly and just start selling the stuff we found through dumpster diving, and to see if this crib actually works. I don't know, I'll place it out here just in case if, you know, in case it disappears. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and sell the microwave since we don't really need it. Sell a whole bunch of this stuff. Alright, so we're coming really close to getting 10,000 in our family funds. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and sell this. And we'll keep this one in case this one that we salvaged does break. You know, just for a backup. Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and sell the rug too. We don't really need this. I'm just gonna clear up our inventory. Well, why not? Why not? Alright, so as for the rest, we'll keep. I'll probably go ahead and sell this one. Alright, so I don't really think anything else is gonna happen, like always. But we do need to tend to our garden, and after this, actually let's grab some food first and tend our garden, which is very, very time consuming to a point where it's pretty ridiculous like it was in The Sims 4, but at least Sims 4 has improved with the whole gardening time and such. Alright, so I don't think Tiffany will give birth until maybe Tuesday morning or Tuesday evening, but I guess we'll be surprised. I don't think we can fully test this until we have an infant or a toddler in this household. So like I said, I'll just leave it there for now and wait and see what will happen. Alright, so I'm going to try my best and try to complete these tasks over here. And she wants to marry Tiffany, which is a major thing. But, you know, we'll keep the marriage till... I mean, we'll be engaged up until, I guess, when we're young adults, which seems to be much more responsible than getting married right away. Wait. What? So Heath is now the father of a new baby boy? Tiffany just gave birth to a baby boy named Jonathan. Holy cow, I did not think that she was gonna give birth right away. Wait, hold up. We didn't even get a chance to go to the hospital with her. Oh man, we totally missed out. But you know what? Let's come over to the reader house and greet our newborn child. Oh my god, he is officially a dad. Are you serious? Alright, so right off the bat, Tiffany is not a good mother. Look at what she's doing. She's just leaving her child out in the open. What if it's raining? Dude, the child can get sick. And she's doing homework. Wow. Speechless. At this point, I'm pretty speechless. Alright, so after he greets his newborn son, I will be ending this part. And like I said off camera, I will do the whole test run, whether I want to put this infant into our household right away or wait until the infant turns into a toddler. So... I mean, it will be pretty much kind of bending the rules a bit, but I will only do it for this part and maybe the next part, so hope you guys don't mind. Oh, I also forgot to inform you guys that our brother Clyde and his newly wed bride has a child together. At least that's what I saw in a notification earlier, so congratulations to them. And it's kind of weird how our infant and their child, it's kind of the same age, even though Heath is a lot younger than Clyde. Alright, so we're finally here. Oh, let's snuggle our newborn son. So let me know in the comments below if you guys have any name suggestions, since I may not keep the random name that Tiffany gave him, Jonathan, and I will be changing his last name as well. So let me know in the comments below if you guys have any baby boy name suggestions. I may possibly use it for the next part. Alright, so with that said, our newly engaged couple has a new son whose eyes are freaking humongous. But I hope you guys did enjoy this part. It was very eventful, and I'm glad we actually got a decent amount of simoleons before this child was born. Alright, so like always, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Don't forget to comment, rate, or subscribe if you haven't already, because you're not going to regret it. And I will talk to you guys in the next part. Bye everyone.